Alright, so I was playing Tycoon for a little while here before I started playing this actual game. So I was in the Thieves' Den playing Tycoon. And normal mode is kicking my butt on Tycoon. Easy mode, I got no problem, but normal mode is just handing it to me. We can change heart 4 more days. I could hang out with Ryuji. Or I could see who's in Shibuya. Anyone in Shibuya I want to face up with and meet up, whatever. I meant to check this too. Just him and... Alright, we will go hang out with her at the Red Light District, actually. Let's go right away. Thank you. Hey, Christina. How you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying your 4th of July so far. Figured I don't really got plans. My family's all busy elsewhere, and one kid is out of country and the other kid is some beach or something like that, so Dad's gonna hang out, grill later, play some games, that kind of stuff. Well, I guess I can go take a walk around the station while you're doing stuff. There are so many people here. I guess this really is the biggest red light district in Asia, huh? Apparently this place was a hotbed for criminals and illegal immigrants before they installed the surveillance cameras. I'm pretty sure red light means... Does red light mean the same thing as it does here, with like brothels and such? I don't know. I heard there were quite a few brothels as well. There you go. You're very well informed. Have you ever been here? Stay close to me. Stay close to me. Don't need you getting picked up by some weirdos. Is it really that dangerous? Ah, my heart is racing. Regardless, it's become far safer now than it used to be. Of course, the surveillance cameras played a substantial role in that. I just have to walk out my back door and I see all kinds of fireworks right now. Last week and a half. But it was mainly thanks to the police efforts to clean up the area.
But...
Even so, there's no way to eradicate crime entirely. It seems the operations nowadays are only better hidden.
Shall we go?
Anyway, seeing is believing. Yes, come on, let's have a look around. My mother-in-law sent me, countless men tried to start conversations with her. My mother-in-law sent me some pics of where she and Sophia are staying during their quarantine in Trinidad for the next couple days. The state has set up very fancy hotel rooms for people who are stuck in quarantine. They gotta like stay there to make sure they don't have any COVID, all that kind of fun stuff. Then they take a COVID test when they leave the quarantine, and then they can go home, but then they're supposed to stay at home for an additional 7 days just in case. Did we lose him? That guy was so persistent.
Oh my.
He must have been a scout for a hostess club. He mentioned how his girls get paid a lot to wear cute dresses. All I wanted was to ask if any Shujin students worked there, but he nearly dragged me inside with him. If he hadn't been there to rescue me, that was dangerous.
Yes.
For him, maybe. I thought I was going to have to knock him out. I'm glad nobody had to get hurt, though. You know what is one of the stupidest fireworks, but has always been my favorite one, is the, charcoal snakes, the ones where you light it, and the charcoal thing, like, pours out of the thing like a thing. I always love those. I guess that's how they do it. I've learned something new today. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
2 weeks. Oh, and thanks again. It seems you have a knack for helping me out. But that's partially because Trinidad is kind of going back into a specialized lockdown again. They've had a huge outbreak just before my mother-in-law and Sophia returned to Trinidad. And so they had to even get special permission just to get into the country. I hope I can do the same for you someday. I can sense quite resolve. Pardon me, 1 second. I gotta take a big swig here. My throat is all bad. That's better. Alright. Right to...
Alright.
More experience? Yeah. That aside, even though this is a shopping district, there are absolutely no students around here. And definitely no Shujin students, so I guess they wouldn't come in uniform either way. Well then. But yeah, the pic she sent me, Sophia was still asleep at like 10 this morning. Wait, that's a Shujin student. Dun 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 dun. That was...
Did you notice
I used to be in
this?
the same class as her. Why is she here? The after-school salon. What kind of place is that? I'm not sure, but it seems suspicious. I'll have to ask her about it. Oh, and I'd like you to be there too, as my witness. Would that be okay? Well, we spent quite a bit of time here. Let's head back to the station.
All right then.
Thank you for today. Alright, I gotta check my plan. I might be able to actually feed my plant today. In-game. I only have one plant I take care of in the house, and that's a bamboo shoot. Hey, I wanted to thank you again for tagging along today. That was the first time I'd ever had to deal with a barker. I didn't know they could be that persistent. I haven't heard that term in a long time, barker. Today was exhausting, but I also learned a lot. I guess nothing beats practical experience. Usually when I hear the term barker, it's referring to like people who sell tickets and stuff for sideshows or the circus. So I haven't heard that term in a long time. I couldn't agree more. Honestly, I realized I can't solve these problems on my own. It took what happened today to make that clear. Also plan on looking into that Susan shoes we saw. It would be great if you could help me with that sometime. For now, see you later. Yeah, I remember, you used to hear about it, well, I used to hear about it because I read weird things and talk to weird people at times. But, would hear stuff about carnival barkers and all that. Any article? News? I might talk to her. I don't think so, though. Let's see, let's check on the Senior Planto.
Hey!
Yes, let's give it the mega fertilizer. Really grow that plant up.
Oh.
You're gonna use that one? You must really care about this plant. Ooh, good. I need extra kindness.
Yes.
That should do it for a while. Let's see, what else can I do for kindness? Don't have any books, do I?
Oh.
Yo, CJ. Let's watch a DVD. What do I have? Jailbreak. Proficiency or guts? Let's do proficiency, why not?
Damn it, they're onto us. We're out of time.
So, this is supposed to be, this game's version of...
We might stand a chance.
Oh man, I can't remember the name of the show now. Older show. These men are crafting a detailed plan to escape from prison.
That's incredible.
Persuading the guards and making small gadgets. How did they think of all that?
Oh.
So you finished watching Jailbreak, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about proficiency from watching this drama. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the show on a deeper level. Extra proficiency points, yay!
Okay.
Let's go return the DVD.
Well
soon.
then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Yeah, I decided I didn't want to do laundry today, CJ. I'm gonna play games and just chill out for a while. Leroy might be able to play games with me later today.
Really?
Play some Diablo if he's able to come. Shogi, that's a grandpa-ass game to get into now. Nah, it's back in fashion. There's a lot of young shogi pros out there right now. I've been following Fumi Togo. She's incredibly skilled for a high school student, not to mention pretty. She hasn't played much lately, though. I heard she practices alone in a church somewhere. She plays shogi in a church? I don't get it. It seems strange.
Hey.
Did you hear that? That girl sounds familiar. Yeah, I know, because it's one of the people I gotta run into at some point. I didn't realize she was a famous shogi player.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tendo Senpai. We're lucky that it's such a nice day out today. I was worried I'd missed morning training with the meet coming up, but if you're here, then I should still be safe. Oh, yeah. Probably gonna cook a steak up or something later tonight. Keep myself out of trouble.
The air is so muggy.
I wonder... Oh, that was yesterday. I wonder if she is... Yeah. I'm not going anywhere. Staying home. Keeping myself in trouble. Out of trouble. One of those two. Not sure which. Do you have any?
What would you like?
No. It's pretty sad when, even in a video game, I'm like, let's go read something. Alright. I need to figure out when she's in Kondo. She's probably there... I don't know when. So we'll just go and check. Nope. She's not here now. I don't really have much I need to... I could go try fishing for a little bit. See what it's like. I haven't done this
Welcome.
yet. Are you high schooler? You've got good taste in hobbies. Using the fishing pond. Fishing will cost time to pass, but the points you gain from catching fish can be exchanged for prizes. Your proficiency will also improve. Fish caught are scored on their size and species. You'll land larger and rarer fish for more points. As your proficiency increases, the number of times you can fish per visit will increase as well. Try to build your proficiency. Do you want to fish? I kind of want to try this out.
Thank you.
All right then. Here's the bait. You should be able to catch some small fish with these. I want to check this game out just because
Well then.
it's always, I don't know. I actually enjoy like the little side quest stuff in a lot of these games. Like Legend of Zelda, there's usually fishing side quests, which are just silly, fun. Why not? Using the L pad, use the direction you wish to get your land, and press X to cast. Power gauge determines how far. Press X to drop. Once you catch a line, you can just take bait. Set line by pressing circle. Let's see if we can't go there. We press X when a fish bites the hook to fish before it escapes. Move the bobber icon with L into the red zone and rapidly press X to reel it in. Avoid reeling when the icon is outside the red zone. Hey Nana, how you doing? It hits the gauge too often, the line will break, the fish will escape. I decided to play a fishing game.
Yes.
No, go. Got him.
Nice.
I caught a little one. I caught a Tokyo bitterling. Oh shit, do I have a...
What do you want to do?
Should we keep going? Let's check the prizes. Just now was Tokyo 127, that's 60
Let's
points.
see how you did.
I got 60 points. Yay, 60 points. Since this is your first time, medium-sized beta is a bonus. Ooh. What do you want to do? What prizes do you have? I'm curious. Okay, so, oh, cool. Alright. A lure keychain. I don't got nothing planned. I'm just going to chill out. Fish God's Badge. These look pretty cool. Alright. I'm going to try fishing again, because why not? I'll try with some bigger bait this time. Let's try a medium boil. Boily. Let's catch that scatus right there. Or those guys, whatever. Fine. I want you. I'm threw it too far again. Well, somebody will bite it eventually. Get it, big fish. Fine, get the little guy. Got him.
Whoa!
Welcome back, CJ. I've caught a white ooh, he's shiny. And it had a tag on it.
What do you want to do?
I'll fish one more time. We'll try again with this oil thing. Let's try and get this big guy here. Get him. Too far. I want to know what the big one is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, fine. Oh, no, wrong way. Go. Stop fighting. Come on. You know you want in my net.
Nice.
Yeah, we fishing. Ooh, that's actually a really pretty fish. 44 centimeters. Let's go ahead and try again. I don't know why. I just like these kind of games. I'm not into like the actual fishing games, but I like these little side quest ones where it's like, yeah, here's a really simple way to go ahead and grab a fish. Come on. Come on. Grab it. Grab the damn fish. Hey, I'm wearing mine. That's right, big fish. Go for it. Oh, you son of a bitch. One of you better bite this fucking thing. Oh, fine. fishies. Got him. Ah, crap. Ah, he got away. Son of a bitch. Let's go check the prizes. Oh, just now was a white carp. It's got a tag in case it's worth, so 400 points and 300 points.
Let's see how you did.
760 points. Cool. I want to see the prizes. How many points do I need again? Oh, so many. What does this casual rod do? Something that's very rod makes catching fish a little easier. Okay. Well, we can get this and we can catch... Alright, so let's go ahead and upgrade our rod up. And we'll buy some more of these for the next time we play. Alright. We are going to go ahead and be done fishing for now. It's fun.
Nice.
That is definitely one of those things that I'll have to sit down and do on my own later. Hey, look at that! We also increased my proficiency to rank 4. One more and I'll be fully proficient. We're masterful now.
Stop by anytime.
Alright, cool. Don't fall asleep, old man. Crappie?
Rain, huh?
Yeah, it's raining. Let's see. I do all kinds of chores. Any article? Ah, fuck it, whatever. We'll call the maid. Spend $5,000 on a maid.
Oh.
Let's call the service.
Hi.
Hi, this is Becky. Thanks for calling me on this rainy day. Oh, hold on a two. I barely get any customers on rainy days. As long as you request me, I'll do housework for 5,000 yen. That's fine. We will go and call her over. Help to
Then
pay
I'll
our
head over.
teacher's wages. Okay, I'll get dropped off in the store then. Please clean up your room and wait for me. Kawakami cleaned my room. She seems to be thankful that I requested her. Maybe there's a way to make sure Kawakami has a good time. Oh, that's right. I have something Kawakami might like. So Kawakami, I feel like she'd be happy to receive something that will improve her life. Oh, cool. So, I have... I wish I could have gotten something more expensive. Just kidding. Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, this is cool. Sweet. So you can give, like, your friend people gifts. Oh.
Thank you for using our service.
Well, fuck. So ungrateful. Fucking help pay her every fucking few days. She's like, nah, you don't even want the mug.
Good morning. It's hot again today.
Okay.
Konoshiro's deadline is drawing near.
Yeah, it is.
We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
Yeah. We're fine.
As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already.
Has it been 3? It's been 2.
If you say so then.
Wait,
Yes,
3?
I'm sure it'll go well.
Yeah, this is number 3. Dude, do not do bingo, especially if you go to one of those places where the people come with their own little daubers and tape and shit to tape down their bingo cards. Fucking get serious in those places. Oh yeah, today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Why does who have only one eye? Not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper, though. I'm not feeling it this year. Ah, but there's additional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Do you know the answer?
Alright, Takakami-san, this lady-san. Tell me, what is traditional Tanabata food? I'll give you a hint. It's based on a certain motif in Tanabata's myth. Oh yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, lady, honest, obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. Let's see if I fucking know what this is. Traditional food.
Counting on you.
Sorry, Nin, help me out. Tanabata is about gods crossing a starry sky to reunite once every year. It might have something to do with... pomegranates. Across the starry sky. Milky Way would be a starry sky. Pomegranates are something about, like, gods, though. Oh. Yeah, alright. Well, I can look up the answer, but let's see how fucking good I am at this shit. Oh yeah, this guy crossed the Milky Way to get to each other. So traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way. Probably suman noodles.
Yes!
Your suman noodles.
That's correct.
Yeah! Which dude has only one eye? My dude? My dude has 2 eyes. They do that whole thing where it's like, hey, he's wearing glasses, so his glasses have to reflect light. Originally in China, they ate a baked good that we called sakube in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, that pronunciation went from sakube to sakumen to sumen, a wholly different food. Going with the theme of calming demons, sumen on Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Thanks! Nice going!
Nice, Lady Anne seems really she seems really reviled. That was what I was about to say. Relieved. You give him 2 eyes, goddammit. Don't make me make you do this shit. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Alright, cool. Inference, go! Alright, just message it in me. What are your plans and her? Hello, do you have any free time? I managed to get permission to practice in the school gym. Does that sound okay? Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and check the bond. Let's see.
I feel like dancing!
Rank 3, chain hook. I want that. Let's get her up to rank 4 as quickly as I can so I can chain people. Yes, we are. Go see her. Let's go. Sure. Sorry, my phone has been acting up. Just randomly shut off. It looks like it's okay now. See ya. Oh, but do you want to get some food in the cafeteria first? I'll go ahead and grab us some seats. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria. You should... It's always me.
Senpai?
That's supposed to be his glasses reflecting the light, though. I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Okay, I have to admit, his food looks pretty good in that box there. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. I know, he's super fucking cool, especially... I have him in a butler's outfit when I'm in battle right now. So he's fucking wearing, like, a tuxedo coat. And I figured something out. It's this. Making bento?
Yes.
I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet and gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you bento.
So
This is
anyway...
actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family. But I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind. And knowing how much you exercise, do you want it? It looks delicious. It's all yours. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important from gymnastics, but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go with. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again. Anyway, let's eat. Yum.
This looks good.
Let's dig in. Shit, that's a lot of food in her box. Is that all for you? Of course. I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical, Tendo? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn this off at practice.
So,
Come on, you'll be done before you know it. My character is the most awesomest, coolest CJ. This is... It's familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. You okay? Your eyes are glazing over. Shit. Not this one. This one is a bad one. It's great. It's definitely unique. Could be bad, but we'll go with this tastes like. Oh, I thought that'd get your attention. That's the best part. Figured too much flavoring might be bad for you, so I only went with light seasoning. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavor. I'm laughing because that reminds me of, like, when my son and daughter, when they, like, cook and they decide to experiment, they do that kind of shit, like, I know everyone likes this kind of food, so I'm gonna put that as a flavor. My son likes to bury his food in like heavy spices because he's like, everyone likes, you know, like a little bit of salt and all this. And he just. Oh, shit. Whew. Oh. Gotta pull myself together on that one. That's almost as good as fucking pizza nights. Oh, fuck me. I'm fucking great. I have to say, I did learn one thing from Steve and his fucking pizza. I never knew Taco Bell made goddamn ketchup. Or wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones. Is there a third option?
I'm so sorry.
I did this all wrong. Kind of meant to change flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Actually, mayo wouldn't be too bad with like a lot of the dishes that she has in there, like the egg and the chicken and all that. With curry, a light touch of mayo would actually change the flavor of a lot. Calm down. It's okay. Chill out, lady. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new you can eat right now. I'm enjoying this. But... Well, thank you. Now we should really eat. CJ...
Thank you for the meal.
Oh, when I laugh real hard, I just start coughing. Pickle pops? Is that where you, like, freeze pickle juice? Because... That's weird. Though I have used pickle juice in, like, cooking at times. But I can't say I've ever frozen it. Pickle pops? What the fuck? I've never heard of that. That must be like a southern thing. Thank you for completely finishing your meal. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... You could try again sometime.
Thank you so much.
I'm not kind. I just like eating other people's cooking, because it means I don't have to cook for myself. Next time I'll ask you what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megiddo sauce. Megiddo is a fire attack, I think, in the Persona games. It seems like you're always helping me find my way forward. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Tendo Senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. I can sense her passion.
All right.
I can see Pickle Pops actually being pretty good in summer. They used to have the Thirst Quencher teas. I haven't seen them in a while. And one of the ingredients was like vinegar and all that to help quench your thirst and all that. So I can see a Pickle Pop being actually pretty good in the summer. Okay, now that we've gotten all our new shirts, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up. What are you going? Jack me up with curry and then make me go exercise? What the fuck?
All right.
That's actually the main reason why I wanted to do this. bonuses for the extra HP and to get that chain attack, but I only got stage 3. Need to be stage 4.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, I gotta remember to, Yay, crossword puzzle. Yes, I'm gonna play a crossword puzzle. Cat, stop it. Always asking me, are you gonna play a crossword puzzle? Yes, Cat. Medicine of varying legality. Hobby product. And import illegally. So smuggle. For sure. Probably opiates is the other one. Smuggle. Let's see. Opiates. Alright, so medicine of varying legality. Controlled? No. Varying legality. Probably ends with either RS or NS. Here, RS, TERS, steroids wouldn't work. Hey, Rockman, I'm trying to figure out this crossword puzzle without cheating. I think I'm going to end up cheating here in a second, though. I got the other two, but this one, I can't even figure out how it would start. I can kind of guess how it would end, but we're going to go to my phone here and go to crossword puzzles. I already did that one. Varying legality. God damn it. Now I hate myself. Narcotics. Oh, that was probably just opium, not opiate. That would have helped if I had the right words there. Narcotics. This term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but is more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities, is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep. I did know that.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles. That's fine. They can come in here all they want and chat. They can even make fun of me. I don't give a shit. What are they gonna do? Hurt my feelings worse than I've hurt my own feelings at times? Fuck that shit. They can come in here all they want and celebrate July 4th with cool people. And not themselves. I have another report to make. Do you have a bit of time? Let's not head on over. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. I actually almost have his, confidant thing all set up and done. Oh, Tendo, I've been waiting for you. I have more I want to say about how I'm helping you guys.
Come on,
Let's go
let's
somewhere
get
close
going.
then.
Sorry.
Sorry, one sec. Yeah, they can come and hang out. They can talk to you. Be a safe space, you know, where there's no moderators to, like, you know, fucking kicking off. Happy 4th to you too, Uni. You know, as long as they don't say anything too stupid, I don't care. That was from Akiyama-kun. Said he wants to meet, stop by. Apparently he's pretty close. It's on serious. Hey, Les. I don't think we should ignore him. Can you come with me? Oh man, looks like you got some shit kicked out of him. Akiyama-kun! Mishima? Ah, there's our guy. Look, Akiyama-kun says he's not gonna be able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? But friends? We're friends? Oh, you guys ain't friends. Don't try and mess with us, Akiyama. If this loser is supposed to be the friend who was gonna help you, yeah. If you don't got anything to do with this little bitch Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here. Come on, Toru. Looks like we're just gonna have to go to have a nice chat with that girlfriend of his. Please, no, I'm begging you. Sorry, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back, if you catch my drift. Aw, they're gonna prostitute her. That's not nice. This is just what you get for trying to screw us over. Ah, you're so cruel, Yuta-kun. Motherfunk, this is Persona 5 Royale. Akiyama-kun. RPG mixed with a, like, kind of like sim, light novel, video novel. What's it called? What do they call them? Yeah, mixed with stuff. Hey, GPK. I'm not leaving. Are you sure? I don't want to get you involved, though having you here is definitely reassuring. Yeah, it's got a lot of story. Yeah, cartoons with controllers. That's a good way to put it. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it might just work. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun, Tendo. Hey, guys! Crap, I bit my tongue. Well, you're still here. Run away, you idiot! You better lay off Akiyama-kun! I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Huh? If you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically. What should we do? We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because of this stupid little video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? We don't got time to deal with losers like you. Believe in yourself, kid. Tendo, you're right.
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted, given your previous criminal records. How'd you know about that? It doesn't matter how, just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Hello, sis. It is a beautiful day out. I took the dog for a nice long walk this morning. Then if you keep your word, I'll delete this video. The backup too. You'll delete them now. No! Yuta-kun? I've had enough of this shit. Yay. We helped this guy who got punched in the stomach, who doesn't like us anyways. Man, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My whole act would have broken down if they didn't back off when they did. Ha ha ha, I really suck. That was all an act?
Yeah.
The whole thing. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once. And thanks for sticking by me, Tendo. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked. What you grilling today, GPK? I got a steak marinating waiting for me for dinner. I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. That's why I started the fan site, to make sure that nobody has to go through that stuff like this again. Hey, Jessica. Mishima seems extra motivated. Yay, motivation! Alright. Rank 8. Almost got into rank 10.
Alright.
Alright, what do we got here? Okay. Akiyama-kun, are you okay? It looks like they really laid it on you. Why'd you help me? Huh? You didn't need to get involved? Sorry.
Sorry.
It looked like you were really in trouble, though, so I stepped up. Is that so? Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance? I'm fine, just go.
Oh.
Alright. Come on, Tendo.
Well, see you later.
I got some corn waiting, too, actually. I got corn on the cob, salad, and a steak. See you later. Alright, cool. Once I get him to rank 10, I don't have to worry about this guy anymore. That's kind of why I'm doing it. Oh, Tendo, sorry, are you okay to talk now? The panic is finally kicking in. I'm shaking so bad, I need to talk to someone. Hey, you think I'll be okay? What if those guys secretly followed me home? Oh, but I have the model gun I got for self-defense. And my security system stopped the line, so I'm safe, right? You'll be fine. Just fucking go chill out. Where does all that confidence come from? Oh, but I do feel a little calmer now that I got to talk to you about it. Anyways, I'm so exhausted. I wish I could just crash, but I've got to do some research on these guys. And I have to mod the fan site too. It looks like another all-nighter. Ah, thanks for listening through all that, though. Okay, see ya. That's our job, sis Kate. Make you hungry. Yeah, I missed the whole part where I was eating food in this game, not personally. You don't have any books that you're in the middle of reading right now? That's too bad. I suppose we'll just have to sit here quietly. Yeah, because I have no goddamn books left. No place has no books for me yet. Alright. Tomorrow, the Pix League. Let's see, let's go to... This run around should be a little bit, so... Let's go to... Let's go into the hideout. Let's go run through Mementos for a bit, do some fighting. I got any missions in Mementos, but, you know, do something more exciting than talking to
we're all
everyone.
here.
That's, no request, right? Yep, I did all the requests already. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and support them. Let's go!
Alright, I'm gonna bust loose.
Undertale? I thought about it. I would end up probably doing the genocide run. Alright.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Let's
see, I got
go.
everyone in Maid and Butler outfits because that's funny to me. But we can actually change up their outfits here. Let's see, we got... Can make them dress up as samurais. Let's see, this is Morgana, Gauntlet OS, Gautu, I don't know who that is, so he can dress up as his normal self. There. Alright. There. I'm trying to figure out what game this is from. The samurai garb? I recognize it from a game, and I don't know which game. Anyways, let's go.
Well then.
Let's start from the beginning. We're just gonna run down through Mementos. I think I got something like... I wonder if I can make it through from top all the way to the bottom without having to worry too much. Run everyone down with the car. You can use Shadow Calculus. Shadow possessed as well as its item dropped in the analyze screen. Alright, so that means that if I go to Intel? Anyways.
We're the better fighters.
Alright,
Use
so they
fire
dropped
attacks
10
to
drops.
hit its weak point.
I don't remember if I've actually gotten this guy yet.
It's
And what are they weak to? They're weak to wind?
Wind with wind attacks. I'll use
I
my
could, but
persona.
let's go ahead and hit him with a nuclear blast
Prepare
instead.
yourself. Enemy is annihilated. No time to waste. Queen, you're so awesome.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good, Rockman.
A decisive victory.
I just saw a bright red flash, and that's usually... Aw. He got away. Sometimes you'll see, like, in the distance, like, a big old dark flash, and that will be, like, a rare shadow.
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Alright, what are you weak
It's
to?
clearly inferior.
Ice?
Wind with wind attacks.
Well,
Ooh, you up. Queen, get a hold of yourself.
alright. Everyone gets
Great,
it in there.
huh? A spectacular victory.
Okay.
A stylish victory.
You just don't like her
Made
because
it to
she's
the
blonde,
platform.
CJ. I've realized this now. Path of Kimran. Kimranut. You just don't like her because she's a blonde. That's all I gotta say. You're just jealous. Wow, that was a difficult area to get through. Alright, on we go! Alright, what do we got here? Stranger danger!
Go! Two foes left. Let's do this! We took one out!
That's the GPK. That was the online one, right? 12.
Nice job, Panther. Let's continue. We took them all out.
All right.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Looking for the exit in our Catman. It is very nice. That's why I like turn-based games. Everyone wastes their turn properly.
All right. The first move is ours. Such a pain. Persona. Dynamite. What did you think? Graceful, great, huh? Stylish.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever played 12 then.
A stylish victory.
I know I have 7, I have 8, I have the 7 remake, I have 9. I have 13, 10, 10-2,
The first move is ours.
and 15. I haven't beaten 15 yet. This game has great graphics, I like the graphics.
What's my next move? No holding back.
Alright, cool.
Oh, you finish him off.
Alright, cool. I want to see what their showtime
Let's go.
was.
Time to get a little crazy.
Stay focused.
Go for it. Thanks, ma'am.
Don't forget this feeling. Yeah! Victory!
I really enjoyed those showtime attacks because they're just
They were
over the top
nothing.
ridiculous. The cat and the blonde actually have one, CJ, where the cat gives the blonde flowers, and in the flowers is some AKs, or not AKs, some Uzis or something like that, and she just unloads on the enemies, and it makes me giggle. I like these stupid. I like when the attacks are just utterly stupid. Collect and stuff.
I ate an onion into the...
Alright.
That one is no joke. Be careful. Loaded. That's a mess. You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Yeah, that is embarrassing, I guess.
Stylish.
But as you play the game, they'll unlock more of those showtime attacks.
Okay.
And the showtime... Uh-oh. Oh, I want it. Okay, I gotta...
That was an easy win. Let's go,
Perfect.
Joker.
I actually need to go to a higher area because of that. Alright, so this was something that just opened up too, game-wise for me, this alarm thing. And basically it's go into the Velvet Room,
Do you need something?
and all the stuff that you can do in the Velvet Room, as long as you don't do the same thing over and over again, can be enhanced. So like the electric chair attack thing, the triple fusions, regular fusions.
Pursue rehabilitation
And
with
as
all
you can
your
see,
body and soul.
The wardens are dancing for some reason. It's weird. Anyways,
Alarm time, inmate.
let's go ahead and itemize
Always
the persona
strive for
here.
more.
I will just purchase the. We'll do the revolutionary.
This will
Clip.
become an even...
Is this the result you desire?
ahead.
Now you shall be reborn.
Let's go ahead and get the. I'm not very nice to these personas. If you think about it, just kill them to get an item. Here's my revolutionary anklet. Use it well. Electric chair has grown finicky. Be careful you plan to keep using it. Alright, so basically that's their way of saying, hey,
One
don't
of
do
my
that again.
favorite duties.
Oh man, the water park
all
thing?
at once.
Tam Lim is level 27. I can do this one. A Neko Shogun. I do not have Sudama. I need to figure out how to get Sudama. Alright, let's see. Anyone else? 4. Ooh. Naga, Raja Naga, Ananta. I might as well do this and summon Tam Lim. Why
It
not?
is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Oh, thanks. Appears you'll need to summon this persona using the inmate registry. Screw it.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Skillful combo. Increased chance of inflicting a burn. Increased technical damage by 25. Amount of HP restored to self by 50%. We'll do this. Actually, let's do thermal conduct and see if I can't give him a really good fire attack. I can. Okay. So, let's see. He is weak to that. High chance of confuse, sleep, medium side damage, light side damage to everyone. He has rebellion already. Let's give him some that, and we'll give him Rotunda, and well,
This should confer some small power.
yes, go ahead.
Both of you to work.
Let's kill all 3 of them now. Oh yeah, it was the NBC show or something like that, wasn't it? Not the water park. That like people were getting sick from participating because of some virus in the water. I have to go to train stations quite a lot in this game, so I'm not surprised. Beckon me when you need my assistance. I shall cut you a path. Cool. We got a new mask guy, and because of the red alert going on, he actually gets a ton of extra strength and all that kind of stuff. And Mopsy might change to what? Do it. Null Hunger. Okay, cool. Alright, so Sharp Student decreases the chance of being hit by a critical hit. Let's go ahead and get rid of Medea. Yeah. That's how you, it turned out great. Same result you expect. Something big will happen, so you better make it work for you. Alright, so, basically, chances if I go to, combine someone now, it will not work out the way I want it to. But, you never know. Let's see. Kushinada is too high a level. I'm going to end up having to spend way more money than I want to. But, might as well try. I actually can summon this guy. He's a Nagi. But I'm not going to. I am going to do level 29. I try to keep it around the same level line
It is
because
neither
you can pay
remarkable
money
nor unremarkable.
to summon characters above your stat.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Alright, so let's go ahead and use Intense Focus. Give him that. Trim Needle. That. Counter. Sharp.
I cannot expect any new power.
Go ahead.
Be reborn.
Alright, we'll see if I manage to pull this one off. Last time I tried to do 2 guillotine fusions in a row, the guillotine froze on me. And so it killed one, and I killed the one and ended up keeping the other. They didn't even change. Ah, son of a bitch! Oh, cool. This is nice. Chainsaw fusions! Oh, this guy. This is not the guy I went to get, but okay, we got the Sandman. Hey, Kathy.
Well, now,
Yeah,
a
that did not
most
go as planned at all.
unexpected turn of events.
Weird. So he's got the same moves that the one guy was gonna have, but he's completely different. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Alright, let's head back deeper. Let's actually... I don't think that's opened up yet. I gotta wait until the next time, so... Alright.
Huh? Did you change your mind?
Yeah, I did. Let's go. Let's return to the real world. Disappointed that I got the Sandman. He's got cool moves, because he doesn't have anything. I have been doing a lot in here. Every time I open up something, I go and dig as far as I can. Alright. Bing, bing.
You're back.
I am. It's like I always left. The deadline's tomorrow. We're going to be okay. The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we're able to trust what kind of Shiro said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. It'll be fucking fine. It keeps working out. Stop worrying. True, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police have found out their breakthrough. Ooh, does that mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. Alright. Well. Alright, I think I have a game to finish, so... I read a book that gives me cheats and stuff for these games, so they go quicker.
Okay.
Start up Starfornius.
Well then.
But yeah, in case no one can tell, that game system is the original Famicom game system. So that's the old school Nintendo back there, the original Nintendo. From Japan, before we got it in the States. It was a top-loading system instead of what we had in the States, where you loaded the game in and then pressed it down. Apparently there's a way to shoot double lasers from your ship to make things a little easier. Use the technique. Let's just make sense. Since you've learned how to, alright, let's do this. I don't know if that affects my points and all that. I don't know. Oh, that's a new type of enemy. Make sure you aim carefully before you try to shoot it down. Good, good. It looks like you're on track to beat it.
Huh?
Oh, there's many left. There's a boss coming up. There it is. That's a lot of tentacles. You can't hit the core without destroying them first. Haha! X button for the win.
Yes!
Nice, you destroyed all the tentacles. And the core, too.
Hey!
Wow, you actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed.
Nice.
The secret technique book helped, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things. I admire that. Sweet, we got points. Yay. Or... guts. Good, because I need that up, too. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright. Look, all those police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown. I can't handle this. Does it have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? No, they arrested Kaneshiro, who is a phishing artist, I think they call them. No, a scam artist, whatever. Alright, let's see. I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. The Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum. What is it called? I want to see. Some guy playing a phone game. With headphones on.
Oh, man.
It's so hot.
Who cares?
Did you catch the news report this morning about the mafia boss getting busted? Apparently someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They say the same thing happened, that someone left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts. Run, bitch, run! You're gonna be late to school!
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
The bank of gluttony cleaned out.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Well, maybe if you were a better sister, she wouldn't fall under any bad influence. But no,
Phantom thieves.
you're such a terrible.
Damn it.
Now everyone.
I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp, though. They're just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars in the police procedurals saying it. It's short for perpetrator, yeah, I know. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question, Tendo? Uh-oh.
Give me an answer.
The sum of the angles A through E is the same as the sum of an interior angle of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Do you know what that shape is? A triangle.
This is it.
Very good.
Had to remember my math for a minute there. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it is planar.
No way.
Wow, really? Tendo-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. This is the only time I get to show off the fact that I have smarts in a video game. It's sad. By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the perp this time, Kanashiro. I remember the name of that bit of Monorame as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyways, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday. Don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
Looks like we succeeded in changing Kanashiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too. I really like the music in this game. It gets me grooving.
Hell yeah! Kanashiro finally confessed!
I kept
People have
telling
been
you he
making a
would.
huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It takes the whole time.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
All right, pretty boy.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Yeah.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
She's busy.
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Ah, cool.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
There
Who was
were there's been clues that the principal is actually acting in concert with some of the undertones that seem to be like evil in this game.
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
So
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
it kind
It'll
of
be
would.
fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do
What
you
if the police
remember
aren't
what the
part of it?
fake Kanashiro said towards the end?
About the guy who is the metaverse user. Yeah.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
Could have been.
I hope that's the
I
case.
doubt it, but
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
yeah.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
Hopefully, I should be able to get some more
In that
requests
case,
for
how about we have
mementos.
another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow.
Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm
Correct.
gonna let Makoto know.
Come on.
Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So... Oh...
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
Hey, kitty.
If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun
This
once
is
finals are
Persona
over.
5
Understood?
Royale. Like a novel simulation game tied into an RPG.
Care to explain?
No, Mr. Hot Dog Neck.
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible!
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
What a jackass.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here.
Okay.
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that.
He just looks like someone poured him into a tooth that's just a little too tight. And then it's just always around the
Yes,
edges.
I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why
No
would
clue,
someone
kitty.
as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate
No,
with all the resources
I've never
available to
enjoyed
me.
students who ask me what's on the test every single time. I
Of
give them
course.
a study
I
guide
should be able to let you know relatively
and tell
soon.
them that
Yes,
all that material
I
might
will
be on
bring
the test,
good news.
and it's good to cover it anyways.
Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
I'm going to assume that you have students asking you what's on the finals all the time lately.
I'm home.
Oh, it's okay. Chesh, I already told Uni when he let me know that Chesh is allowed in here and Steve's allowed in here. I don't have any mods, so as long as they don't act a fool, no one's going to be able to kick them out, except for me. And, I don't really give a fuck. They can come in here, they can try to troll, and all I'll be doing is probably laughing at them. Because, I don't care. I really just don't care. Because it doesn't hurt me at all to have someone in here that is stupid.
Hi, sis.
So I did have you missed,
You look tired. Is everything okay?
you missed the section that
Don't
had
worry
me
about
dying.
me.
We were talking
How
about
about
the,
you, Makoto? Have you been
the
keeping up with your studies?
magic pizza.
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
I don't know what I did to my arm. This one here.
What else is there besides success?
I
Don't ask me such
winged it on
childish...
something, I think.
Isn't this
bugs
the
me.
man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere.
Okay, that's kind of what you want sometimes, though.
This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
They're kind of doing the same thing, just in different manners. Like I said, I like the undertone that this game is asking you to question. Like, how proper is it to force a confession by changing the qualities of a person? This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It's only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal? Did something happen? It's regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Thank you, Makoto. Don't mention it. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. What are you going to do now? Want to stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. It'd actually be a got my frickin' mouth on stall. It'd actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Ooh, even more. Alright, what do we got here? We got... might be good to meet up with Akechki, or Akechi? Wow, I can't remember his name now. Do I get anything with him for rank 3? Sleuthing mystery. Alright, cool. Might as well. Let's go see him. Alright, so we're going to go some inn or some cafe or something. Kechi Choji. I think that's how it's pronounced. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. So this Akechi guy is actually a kid, is kind of like a detective, and he's trying to find figure out who the Phantom Thieves are. Ha! There we go. Got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try? I kind of want pie.
Quite nice.
I might actually have to go buy a pie before dinner. Get a small one though. Big pie, big fat guy, whole pie on his own. Not a good combination. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey, look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? Wasn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince. So, these games all kind of take place in the same world. And there was a detective prince in the last game, in Persona 4. That's why he's the next generation. Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Oh, looks like I've been spotted. I could shoo them away. I don't think that would work out well. I have a public image to think about. Huh, is someone important here? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. You've done nothing wrong. Sorry, but I think it'd be best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of the situation. Come here a second. What are you?
Hold on a moment.
Ah! Oh, he's back. This time I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really a Akechi-kun? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things. I remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Aw, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose it's better to learn to watch what I say around you. was a necessary evil. Well, you saved me. I dare say such crude means would never have occurred to me. Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try.
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson, thank you. I can sense your catchy scratch words for me. Justice, rank 3!
Alright.
Alright, cool. Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones?
I'll see you later.
I have coffee downstairs waiting for me. Too bad the dog doesn't know how to fetch coffee. Too bad the fucking dog doesn't even know how to... Where is he? Usually he's in here with me. Oh, it's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though if you dressed as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice a switch, I'm sure. We've proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops, I've got an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. And we're going into the Velvet Room, it looks like. Nope. We're getting interviewed by Sai, whatever her face is.
Don't be ridiculous.
I will be.
This new ally you gained was Makoto?
Yes, bitch!
Just tell me the truth.
You can't handle the truth! You're clueless.
That's preposterous. If what you say is true...
Then?
Was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask for yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Yeah, yes he did.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
But then why would I be so truthful in what I'm saying?
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true.
Exactly.
Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Yes. I have no reason to lie.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now.
Okay.
In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
That's all I've been doing.
It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I think so. Oh, cool. So she's going to be a confidant thing too?
I am thou.
How does that affect my current game?
Thou hast acquired.
Because this is happening in the future, and the game right now we're doing
it shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment.
Interesting.
All right.
Huh.
We're running out of time.
Let's move on
to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they?
Oh.
The identity of your opponent is this.
Yes, I'll say it's probably, yeah, that's what I figured. Majed.
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown.
They popped up a few times way early in the game. In fact, there was a book we read about them early in the game. Hey, Michael, how are you doing today?
If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Curious. I'm actually very curious about how this part will turn in. Alright, so starting Wednesday in-game, I'm going to have to answer test questions. We'll see how well I do, or if I'm going to pull up the answers. Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? Repent. I'm really curious. Who are they? We're the Phantom Thieves. Lunas, or Noctis Luna, I think I named my group. Hey, you're here, right? Come on downstairs. What do you want, Sojiro? Oh, you're making me work.
Check the ingredients in the fridge.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over.
He's always talking to someone who seems to be a female.
This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you.
So I don't know if he's got some secret girlfriend or something. Because he's, going on a date?
Something like that.
Yeah, because he keeps mentioning how he only, like, really interacts with females. We're, like, his first, like, closest male friend that he has, kind of.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too?
Yes, it did.
Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Madarame.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
They wouldn't show up here.
Well, that may be true, but...
Which is kind of silly because...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
If they control people, they can get trolled and be willing to go wherever, you know, away from safe spaces. Probably not.
Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time.
Like,
we should probably head home.
I'm gonna hurt anyone who comes in here. In fact, I'm more likely to tell you guys to leave people alone for a little bit and let them be stupid on their own.
Thanks for the drink.
You can ask questions, all that kind of stuff, but you know, it's important to have a certain level of politeness.
I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case.
All right, what do you got to tell me about Kaneshiro's case, old
Phantom
man?
Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform.
SIU director.
You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either.
What?
There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
So they do know about that. So they might be involved with the person in
black
black
measure
that's...
he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention.
So it seems like he's involved with the guy who's causing
so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, failed to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through.
So a lot of these people who seem to be in power
we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us.
Are acting quite evil, actually.
A grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
I wonder if he's talking to the guy from the very beginning of the game that we knocked over. Got us sent to where we're at. That would be kind of funny if it was, because he'd be the cause of his own downfall.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm running the store. I'm watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
Tests coming up? Coming over about tests?
What's up? We're here to hang out.
Oh, okay.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
to help Ryuji. He needs all the help he can
You're
get.
one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
I don't need to study.
Oh, I'll hold you to that. Want to see who gets the higher test scores?
Sure.
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
Cool, because I'm a silent protagonist, I'll say nothing.
That's...
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too.
I like
I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though.
I like silent protagonists.
It's just
in
something
games,
we
'cause
can't
it's
ever
like,
put
yeah,
up with.
He said stuff.
That's why we all became
promise.
Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
You don't count, Cat.
I know. We're all part of the team.
Oh, never mind.
By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
You kind of need to study, Ryuji.
Not really.
Yo, Lono, how you going?
It's fine if I leave then?
No.
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
Study.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
Androphobia? No, that's water.
Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Agrophobia. There we
If
go.
we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
I always hated those questions too.
Oh, it's
It shouldn't
impossible.
be the
I
writer's
can't
feelings you need
memorize
to
all these
explain. It should be how
formulas.
you feel when you read
Ain't there a
something.
good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro.
All right, Misha, enjoy your time with your husband.
Now, this case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did.
Force
If they
them to
tamper
confess.
with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility.
Yeah, but
There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
yeah, they're
Yes.
renegades.
They're no different than the
Rebellious.
criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass? Why the hell are we being
Why are you
treated as
looking
the
at your
bad
ass,
guys?
man?
Just let them say whatever they want.
Oh, she's got a panda pencil case, I think. Yuji's got a thing. He's got more of an artist style. My guy's got plain black, and she's got flowers. Okay.
More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town,
And lemonade.
I hear a lot more people talking
One of them's
about
got
us too.
Coca-Cola, it looks like, and I'm drinking water. My guy is very vanilla.
And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
I hope you have a lot of
Don't
fun
get
with your
pompous over dealing with some street though.
gathering, Nana.
Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
We just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah?
Hey, little cow.
That was the plan from the start anyways.
True.
Apparently,
It
you
may be
invited
best if we start thinking
Stephen
about it.
Shash. And then he ran
I
away.
bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our
They've never
direction
shown
and
up, though.
everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well,
I
we'll
would like to see
decide
him show
on
up so
that
I can teach him
eventually.
how to actually make pizza, though.
We need to over... Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
Also,
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after
I'm
exams?
pretty sure what he had wasn't a pizza oven. I think it was just a regular fucking toaster oven. Or just a regular oven. Because a pizza oven is usually, you know, more of a brick pizza oven or just a fucking oven.
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Sorry, I had a notification real quick. Listen, whilst mowing. Man, I should mow today. I haven't mowed in about a week. We got a bunch of rain the last few days, but I just don't feel like it. I'll probably mow tomorrow, because the weather's actually supposed to be
what about
really
fireworks?
good for tomorrow.
Fireworks!
So I'll mow tomorrow,
Oh yeah,
get it out.
it's that season, huh?
Day before it needs
That
affected
sounds good
anyways.
to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still,
Mr. Artman.
I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
I guess it's a great idea. Fireworks, July 4th, they go together anyways.
Fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we...
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Lots of books.
Yes, ma'am.
Snacks. She got the to her left is the Power Rangers that they have in this universe. They are the Feathered Heroes, is what they're called. They appear in some of the other games here and there as like costume bits. I can buy Feathered Hero costumes. I just feel like paying like 99 cents for it. Very tempted right now, though. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something really bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know a girl named Yumiko Mogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse. I opened up some deeper parts of Mementos. Let's make some time and talk about it at the hideout. Perfect. Probably do that the next day. Let's go ahead and examine the table.
Oh!
Do I have a game to play? I do. Let's go ahead and finish Star Fornius.
Okay.
Sounds so good. Old school.
Well then.
Yes. Let's use the technique. Doesn't... Might as well. We're finally on the last level. The art's getting creepy here. We've already beaten a lot of enemies, but be careful. The boss should be up ahead.
Hey, wait!
Whoa, enemies just poured out of the holes in the background. You've come this far, you can't afford to lose now. Alright, you managed to survive. Is this really the end, though?
Oh!
Oh, the screen went all dark. Whoa, it's the last boss. Give it all you've got. Alright.
Oh!
Boss is disappearing. I think that means we've won. Alright, I beat Star Fornius.
Nice.
The secret technique book helped, huh? Alright.
Oh!
Let's enjoy the ending. So this manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize? This is a promotion from years ago, though. There's probably no point in doing it now. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyways. Maybe some antique game stores are into that kind of thing. We got the shooting card.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting late. Let's head to sleep soon. I wonder what that'll do for us for real, though. Yeah, Lono, I do find that the social link stuff sometimes takes forever. I actually am really enjoying this. This is Royal, so this is the enhanced version where it has extra story, extra characters. The links and sometimes do take a little bit, and there are times where I wish I could just push the story forward a little bit faster and go to what I want to do next. But overall, I've been enjoying it. I think that's Royal, because I did play some of the original Persona 5. I didn't get too far in it, but I do find that Royal has I don't know. I'm enjoying the new characters that are in here a bit more than the original story. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? But yeah, I'm enjoying it. There is a lot of like side stuff you can do in this game. They have a thing called the Thieves' Den in Persona 5 Royale.
What a refreshing morning.
That
how are you doing?
You can like play little side games and buy trophies and all that kind of stuff, music.
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
I've been enjoying the game enough that I've had, played for 3 or 4 hours at a, span kind of deal.
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Well, yeah, we've already been told that there's somebody else in our little metaverse
Now that
area
I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there.
I think.
Sorry, I don't want to make you late.
Go into this game
I'll see
and
you again.
the fact that it's going to have, like a ton of story as compared to some other RPGs where there's a story and then you get, investigate the world, all that kind of stuff, and then you get the story, investigate. If you come into this knowing that there's going to be a lot of reading and daily stuff that you have to handle, I don't think people will be disappointed, but it is definitely one of those games where you have to be willing to spend a lot of time playing. Especially with the fact that generally it goes day by day. Which is actually something I've enjoyed about these games, is the format where it's like, yeah, you gotta play a whole year in-game kind of deal. And depending on how you manage it, you might actually get to, the best endings and all that. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's trade news, today's headlines are... Shibuya Crime Ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Today's Kaneshiro spilling the beans. That organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. Yeah, I think it's one of the draws to this game I'm finding I enjoy, but it's also one of the drawbacks.
Okay, let's get started.
All the daily events, all that kind of stuff, all the story really does draw you in. It gets you, invested. But sitting down to do it sometimes, it just... You want to know what's going to happen next quicker than you might be able to get to it because you're so invested. Alright, I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I don't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Well, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memory sticks with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe even 7 pieces of information. Yeah, this is the second test. I should do better than I did on the first, because I did raise my knowledge quotient up to the 3rd, but nowhere near to acing the tests. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Pendo-kun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for a second at a time. That said, how do you think you can retain long-term memories? Long-term memory. This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyways? Memories that last a fucking long time, duh. So anyways, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? There's something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like... maximum of 10? So give it some more... yeah... Something like 2 or 3. Son of a bitch. Infinite memories, I guess. So then, theoretically, you'd be able to retain them forever.
Nice.
So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's
right.
right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Oh well, can't always get what you want.
Nice, go!
I'm on a roll. Yay. Yeah, so I've got everything but kindness up to rank 3 at least. I don't remember everything I could do for kindness is a little rough, like watering a plant every few days and stuff like that. Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Or like, I can go work at a store, but I usually have over 100,000 yen at any time, so I haven't bothered to go to the job. Alright, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Get back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later.
Hey, are you listening?
Alright, so you have to have your proficiency up, otherwise this guy will hit you with a fucking chalk. I think I have to have it where it's at now, which is rank 4, to avoid being hit with his murderous intent chalk. Epic dodge! Well, whatever, moving on.
Hey!
Yay, our charm increased. Usually around this time I've already got knowledge up to 4, but I've actually been doing a lot of stuff that works with proficiency.
Hey!
Yeah, my guy's name is Nintendo. Because that's hilarious. Heading home, it's rare to running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seemed to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving. The teacher says he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. Oh, you're talking about the exams coming up? No need to worry there. My study routine's rigorous enough that I'm not panicking.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam score, there may not be fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
There's some more test prep booklets on my way. See you later.
Senpai.
This is one of the new characters that was added to the game.
Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
Oh, they know each other.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other? Oh, that's right, she transferred.
My father works at a TV station.
Okay. Well,
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Talking.
Oh,
so
right.
why don't you,
I was just about to share some
ABC your way
exciting
out of
news.
this fucking conversation, buddy.
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now.
Oh, fine.
About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Cool. Congrats.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Yay,
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
Alright, cool.
I'll be cheering you on as well. Ah, I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
Right, let's go play darts.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Why don't we go play darts?
Of course.
I can
Lead the
like
way.
fucking cheat at darts.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to
prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
And hot coffee just tastes good.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Your drink's just as hot.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue?
The caffeine would actually get your blood pumping a
I
little
swear
harder.
I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
You're more innocent than I had expected.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
We ran into each other at the
His
station.
social studies class visited the set of the TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
Yes, it does. Okay,
That reminds me,
let's not talk to each other.
Yoshizawa-san.
Let's move on.
You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So,
I'm curious.
My question, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes?
Curious about what she
I
thinks.
admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Yeah, but they're not really leaving all the matters to the
See?
Phantom Thieves, in my opinion.
So, in
Yeah,
the
I
sense
can
of a
see.
person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
I think that was helpful.
I have to agree, it was quite inspiring for myself as well.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
Kind of.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Talk, phone.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Anyways.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I did. How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Alright, so I need to actually start working on his thing too. Sands are such a downer. Nothing at all. Go ahead and study with Lady Han. Might increase our knowledge that way too. Trying to think about what the underlying section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady Han. It seems like you're making more progress than usual too. Yay for knowledge points. Oh, great, cool. We went up to rank 4. One away from perfect. We're We're encyclopedic.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. Do you think you could help me with the math next?
Let's get back.
Alright, cool. I'll take the knowledge boost. That'll actually do me good on the tests. Okay. Did you know there's going to be a summer festival in Odiba? Summer festival. We eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out. Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. It's a summer festival. You think they'll have any A5 beef there? A5 beef is the grade of beef. A5, I think, is high grade. Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kaneshira's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during the business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of a gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Tendo-kun. What do we got? This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery, isn't it?
This is it.
Correct.
Ah, yes, okay. I thought so. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels.
Nice going!
Thank you. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow.
It's open.
Come in and...
Welcome.
Hi, Student Council President Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the Student Council President, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Glad to hear it. Please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
So I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
Let's see.
Good grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Not at all, in fact. Quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays.
Yes.
But it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon me saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But...
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have well grown up to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
Well...
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want to help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words.
Hey!
I am ready. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Exams are close, plans, I actually want to run around a little bit before I decide on anything else. I need to see if there's any new books I can grab.
What would you like?
Nothing here. Let's go to the station. And we'll go to Shinjuku. That's the story. Welcome!
Take your time.
Essence of fishing. Cool. I'll buy that.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and check out Shibuya. I do want to check out the airsoft shop too while we're here. See if they got any. Let's see. I did want to also check out Dishonored Haori. Old Haori, 118 to 8. Makes struggle more bearable. Equip that. Let's see, this is Ryuji. Ryuji, you can get the golden vest. Mail once more by a next one. And we will put Yusuke in the Dishonored Haori. Alright. Talk to UI. You again. My guts isn't high enough for that just yet. Okay, let's see here. I do want to sell any treasures I have.
You should be grateful.
Let's go ahead and sell off Duke's Coat.
I guess that's fine.
Frost Hood.
You should be grateful.
Old Haori.
I guess that's fine.
Keep that. And we'll trade those in. Does he have anything new to buy?
Alright, which one? Okay, sounds good.
Alright.
Come again.
Nothing great to buy in there. And then we want to check out the bookstore, see if they got any new books. And then we'll figure out who to hang out with today before the test starts. Bookstore.
Welcome.
Nothing. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I should work on Ryuji, but it's cool. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and study with Makoto. Increase our knowledge again a little bit.
This goes like
I'll solve this problem using this formula I just taught you. Do you understand? I think I can do it. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help.
I agree.
Impressive. You're a quick learner. This is actually a pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem. Alright, cool. Alright.
I'll see you later.
That's actually helpful. Good way to increase your knowledge before the tests. I need to work on Sojiro. If he's available.
You're back.
Oh. Or not. But we have a problem.
Hey!
I am. Alright, many students' greatest love. Vacation, right? Let's find out if I'm right. V. A. Z. A. T. I. O. What's down? Go here and there. It's travel. I doubt she would show up. Sunny season is summer. And so. Vacation. Yeah, she's not gonna show up, April, don't worry. There's a chance that this isn't a safe space for her, so. The most popular vacations for both school and business take place in the summer. The length of the time off depends on the prefecture. Japan also has another vacation period in the autumn. It lasts 3 to 7 days. It's significantly shorter than summer vacation, but still much beloved.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure it out.
Nice.
That was an easy one. Why couldn't you figure it out, Kat? Very cool. I could study. I could head out. I don't think there's any good reason to... Oh wait, I do want to actually go here. I want to meet up with the Shogi girl.
Hey!
That girl's playing Shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one who's sick. Why don't you go ask her? Hifumi-chan?
What?
Yes? My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. I'm Hifumi Togo. Playing Shogi at the church? Strange. I did receive approval to do so, though. Experimenting with new tactics best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. My 4th of July has been very quiet. I'm the only one in the house. So, I'll be grilling later, but that's about it. Nothing special going on today at the Walsh residence here. Don't mind me. Please go ahead and pray. She's playing Shogi. I feel like I can learn some tactics for fan thieves from her Shogi expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me. Ask her. Alright, so I needed enough charm to be able to interact with her.
Yes?
Can you teach me Shogi?
Huh?
You don't necessarily
have to learn from me. There are other options, such as playing online.
If you're celebrating, you having a good one, April?
Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So... you like Shogi?
I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but... thank you. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
Oh, okay, sure. Fine with me.
I'll start.
Okay, I hope I don't actually have to fucking play, because I have no idea how to play Shogi.
So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this?
With a sword. I don't know. Lance?
Check.
Damn!
It's checkmate, no matter how you look at it.
She fucking laid that down.
Please concede.
Concede?
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a Shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today.
God damn, what a fucking
If it's
change of
alright with
personality.
you, may I request another match sometime?
Ah, that's good. A nice lazy day is good sometimes.
A gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
You were different too.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
You fucking laid that piece out, right?
I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Bring it on.
That's precious. Well then, it's a deal.
That's precious.
I'll
Wow.
teach you how to play.
That's
and you'll
precious.
assist me with my new moves.
Bitch! fucking lay me out. Bless your heart, child. You're gonna play some shogi. Get your ass kicked.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur.
Nope.
You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics.
I learned lots of stuff.
You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
If they taught me, yeah, I would have an idea of who that is.
I am that. It shall become the wings of Earth with the
She
birth
is
of
the
the
star persona. Okay. Bam! The Komo Sabaki allows you to swap current party with backup members during Joku.
All right.
That's actually a really good way to, I wonder if they have to be... I like that.
Okay, let's end here for today.
Please, because you're about to fucking check me again. Point up. I like when they have, like...
Thank you for today.
She actually, that little... A little bit. She is a little weird. But I do have to say... Her like, change in personality reminds me a lot of,
Until next time.
how my family gets. Like, my wife especially, she would get when we play, like, even Monopoly. My wife would lay me out in game, just... Wrecked! And...
Yo?
My personality doesn't really change no matter what I do. So, I have fun playing these games, like, I'm enjoying this, but I don't take myself too seriously, unless it's a serious situation, so... She gets so fucking mad! My goal was always to get the cheapest properties, the first two, so I could be a slumlord. So when we'd play... I put on like a suit jacket and dark glasses. Oh. God, she's getting so fucking annoyed. Just take this game seriously. Stop it, Thomas. Oh. I just... Alright, let me pull myself together here for a sec. I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website, too. Oh, man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Yeah, my family, even my actual, like, not just by marriage, you know, not my kids and my, we don't really do family game nights too often anymore. My son's almost never home, and Sophia and I play, like, card games sometimes, but we don't really have too many, two-player family game nights, but we used to play, my mom and my sisters and some of my friends, they all enjoy euchre. And even there, I got in trouble because I'm like, no one will be able to know what the heck I'm doing. I'll just play whatever I want, kind of deal. No one would ever... I don't get to play anymore because no one teams up with me. What are you doing? I'm trying to make sure they can't figure out our strategy. What's our strategy? We don't have one! All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know? I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. But yeah. But the reverse is true for Risk. They hate playing me in Risk, not because I am a terrible player, but because of the fact that I'm very unpredictable and just have fun with it. they usually lose. Oh, but man, my wife, like I said, just used to trounce me in fucking Monopoly. Oh, I think she did it on purpose too. Today's the first day of your final exams. Begin. If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88, what is the angles of B and E? They are 88 plus 88. Fuck. I've got to add all together. I don't have a calculator. 8 and 8 is 16. 8 and 8 is 16, 17. So 176 plus 28. 6 and 8 would be 4. Carry the 2, 9. So 194. Right? No. 8 and... I need to get a 0 there. So 8 and 8 is 24. That doesn't make any sense. Because A through E would have to equal 180. So if C is 24, and angles A and D are 80, how is that 88? That... Let's go with this.
Ooh, we can do this!
Cool, got it right. An essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Baozi. The hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. This is the one about the thing that looks like a head. It was Zhu Lang, Chinese dude. Zhu Lang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Yeah. Barbarian's heads. Yeah, most older brothers kind of are. I had 3 younger sisters and then just me, so... usually my sisters were the mean ones. The master strategist came up with a Baozi to offer them instead of heads. Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ah, give it up.
Yay, I finished my test. I got the questions right because I got the bitty bing above my head. Alright, we got more tests. Yay, tests!
Now everyone.
Second day of finals, begin. Write the name of the genus of this organism. This is, fuck. Snow crab? Yeah. I'm gonna actually look up the answer on this one here. The red king crab. Okay.
Ooh, we can do this!
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy. Because they said something about...
do this!
I don't remember why. Yeah, very fucked. In fact, the only other male in the house growing up was my turtle. Because the male cat didn't count since
Let's
he was
get
neutered.
started.
What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? That is raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this!
Thanks for supporting me, Cat. Which of the following is another name for the suman noodle traditionally eaten in Tanabata? That was demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this!
But yeah. I remember we used to have, take turns with TV channel, and Mom would be like, oh, okay, you know, you kids can watch what you want. And the girls would all choose some long-ass movie together. They'd be like, yeah, it's an hour and a half. There's the 3 of us, so we get to watch it. And be like, my turn, I'm like, oh, I want to watch this hour long. No, everyone gets a half hour. We only had a half hour for our shows. Alright, Cat. Yay! Done with tests. Never thought I'd take tests in a video game. But I do.
My parents are gonna kill me.
So much
There was
stuff on that
so
exam.
much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
But...
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there.
They probably moved her exam period.
Congrats on surviving finals.
The
Today
other
was...
reason. For
Say,
other reasons.
would
other
you
than
happen
just...
to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure, counselor dude.
Thanks. I know you're...
Alright, what do you
It
want?
sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed.
Right?
I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Yeah, what does
Anyway,
this have to do with what you
as
need
I'd
help
mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
with? Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
I actually spent a lot of time at sports events too. My sisters were all into sporting stuff, like swimming and all that kind of stuff. So I used to have to go to support my sisters, and yay. They had to go with you when you were doing bad. Yeah, because we were all like 8. But yeah, I know exactly
here
what you're
goes.
talking about, April.
Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations.
I'm trying to let him actually speak it out. Because
This
I read
person
it a lot
receives an
faster
awful
than,
lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So
if I ever skip
what
ahead
do you
real quick,
think
that's
those
because
people
I've
will
already
do
finished
if
reading
the
it.
expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They'll turn on the person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right?
I think so, yes.
That's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has,
I have
just a bit of influence from
I
their
really
peers
enjoy
can
the
easily
depth
mess
of the
with
story,
their
but at the
heads.
same time, sometimes I get annoyed because I'm like, I want to go play something, like, in the game. I want to go do something, but at the same time, I'm very invested in the story because it is a deep,
Every time I'm confronted
thoughtful
with
story.
such a situation,
You know?
I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
reality is unfair.
I see. You're approaching reality from a rational point of view.
Actually, I usually do.
No, it could actually be that you understand reality's unfairness, yet you're willing to stand up to it. That may be the reason you're at this academy now. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Alright, what is your fundamental solution?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
But, I don't know if that's really a change of heart. That's...
Good point.
It's kind of the
You're
same
right.
issue I have when I think about how
Sorry,
they
I was
steal
just
people's
thinking
desires
out
to
loud.
make them confess and all that kind of stuff. I really think he might be
I
our
seem to have lost track of
overall
the time.
bad guy. for
I
some
should be
reason.
getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you. And enjoy your vacation.
Like, he just seems suspicious to me.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
Can I go dungeon
Can get
diving?
back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. Might even be too clean now.
Sounds like my
To
my
a
son.
perfect
Nah, I
exemplar
was
of what
up late
escapism can
playing
mean.
video games.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now.
um,
Who cares about that anymore?
My daughter traveled to Trinidad. She's in Trinidad right now for the summer with her grandmother, April. And they're
What's
in
real important is the
quarantine
Phantom Thieves'
for the next 7
popularity.
days, and then they got to spend
Ain't it
7 days
amazing?
in quarantine at home. All right, Jackie's home, my mother-in-law. And it's kind of funny because I got sent pictures of the state kind of brave. That's not bravely. That's the smart thing to do. Coffee at any time of day is always the best way to do it. But I got sent pictures of the
like
quarantine place for the state-appointed hotel for people who are in quarantine. Fancy digs.
I've
So
even heard
I
people
was
excitedly speculating about our next
teasing my
target.
mother-in-law about
We'll
how
have
tough
to
she has
choose
to,
carefully.
you know, tough it out at this hotel.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
But yeah, I usually, whenever my daughter goes to spend summer with her grandmother in Trinidad, I'll visit for a week. But I don't see myself doing it this year. Just
Hold up! The most important thing
quarantine and all
now
that kind of
is our
stuff would be
celebration
annoying.
party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say...
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Yay, the weather. Lots of sun. Well, guys, torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in weather, okay? So lots of rain and all that kind of stuff. She's been going there nearly every summer for a while now. My son used to do the same thing here and there. I don't think I have any books left to read.
Let's go to bed.
I can't. Can I?
What?
Can't do nothing.
Let's go to bed.
All right. Well, yeah. My son usually goes to Trinidad here and there too.
Hey, it's me.
But she's been going, especially since my wife passed away. She's been going every summer to make sure she still has that connection to that side of the family. Last time, crap, I forgot. I didn't even read what he said. Last time,
come on, man.
She went. I did go for about a week and a half, and we went. We didn't island hop so much, but we did take a little sailing craft out to, you know, between some islands, like a Turtle Bay, I think they called it. I don't remember. Swam around, ate some good fish sandwiches, that kind of stuff.
So, like...
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow, so you want to go? Fine.
Yeah!
Knew you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow, though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. She's all worked up over a silly little festival full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Oh, and no sleeping in. Got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Okay. Alright, and then we have Monday off too, looks like.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
Cool.
And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to
Got
fruition.
another showtime to that we can do here.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but...
I'll have to get them in a battle.
What do you think?
One of them in a battle so I can do showtime.
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh. Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Okay.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Man, I kinda want a soda. I got cream soda in the fridge downstairs.
It's so hot.
I miss going to little fairs like
It's
this.
as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Uh-oh. That's what I figured was gonna happen.
Hey, is she talking about us?
No.
What the?
Yeah. What do we do?
Just calm.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
Panic!
They got us.
Nobody panic. Everybody panic!
Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
No, they'll air it because they want
More
something to
important than
laugh
that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
Well, you
And
are
almost
wearing
all the
long
good
sleeves.
stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious.
But yeah,
How mysterious.
my grandfather especially, used to take part in the art festival every summer, and they'd have some stuff like that set up. I used to love it. Get to see some fantastic art. Some of my, far distance cousins would come from out of state. What a great time. Would come from out of state to display. One of them is a sculptor. That
Even
kind of
with
stuff.
the sticky sweatiness included.
And they would come to display some of their wares sometimes when my grandfather would invite them. And yeah, I haven't done that in ages. The art fair. And they would do that. They'd have it. They'd have the little like stalls and not stalls, the little booths and such where you could buy food like elephant ears and stuff.
Well, we came all the way out
Normal
here,
US
so
fair food.
we might as well go
Lots
check
of
that
fried
thing
stuff,
out.
Sausages, drinks. You couldn't take it into the art area usually, but it was a lot of fun.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
The last time I went to an art fair was a Sophia
The stadium.
last year? No, 2 years ago. Before they started shutting everything down, we went to the art fair in the area. And,
Well, such
they
buildings
had, like,
often
some
have
game
intriguing
stuff set up.
architecture. I'd
Sophia
love to see it for
won
personal
a,
reference.
Squeaky hammer, and a lady gave her a Amelia Earhart painting, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
Because Sophia and I were looking, and this lady, pardon,
So
was
that's
talking
it?
about Amelia Earhart and how important she was as a explorer. And Sophia was really taken by her, so the lady gave her a little free painting of her.
It barely even started.
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gum?
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You want to go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
What?
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Yeah.
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meat earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Go on without me.
Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
I've done lots of odd things thinking about it that I just think are normal because it's just stuff that we did. What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium, too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
Not really. What's got you down?
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Sure. Yeah,
Whew, that was delicious.
can't say I had the best childhood. It wasn't a bad one, but I experienced a lot of stuff that that most people wouldn't have doing that, I guess, or a lot of people, I don't know. But yeah, I just when you think about that kind of stuff, like all the things that you might have taken for granted growing up compared to what somebody else might be going through or might think for granted for themselves, like yeah, I don't know. It sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meet's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Who do you mean?
I have a younger sister.
Ah, I wonder if her younger
We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions
it's like
together.
in a hospital or something like that. So you're gonna
But
find
this
out.
spring,
Oh.
she died in an accident.
Well, that's not, well, it kind of is what I was expecting, but not really.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world, but I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Is this really your limits? It's not over. It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
All right. Well, I kind of figured we'd end up running into that kind of trope eventually where, you know, oh, my family members died, and it's ruined me, and all that kind of stuff. Mostly because that's something that occurred in actual real life quite often. You know, people try to find ways to move forward and struggle and fail and struggle and fail, but, you know, you gotta just keep pushing forward anyways. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, we'll do what you say. If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore?
Ah, you're back.
How could you, Tendo? How could I what? If you're going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakumoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission, what are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. Alright. Celebratory festival photo. Here's a commemorative photo from the summer festival. At least that's what's the idea. Dropping my drink. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed. I prefer an indoor establishment. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. That'd just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess, man, all this talk about food got me hungry. A cup of ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Unfortunately, I recently required some high-quality bread crust.
Sorry.
It's okay. We can go see a movie with Ann. Okay, cool. Let's go. Movie, everyone's buzzing about summer debuts. I've been talking about that chick flick, Love, possibly. Maybe so it's embarrassing to go alone. Can you come watch it with me? Sure. Let's go. Yay! Alright, let's meet in front of the movie theater in Shibuya.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Tell her then! Tell her, man! Tell her! After you help her. Do you want to help her or tell her? Choose. Lady Ann's holding back her tears. She's totally emphasizing. But the movie's right. A person's true value isn't about social standing or wealth. I feel like I was able to learn about love. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the film on a deeper level. What is it? Charm or kindness? Charm. Oh, I used up 2 packs of pocket tissues. I guess girls like me want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in the movies. That's understandable. No, I see. Sorry, I guess I let myself get a bit carried away. I guess it's just easy for me to talk about this kind of stuff with you. Now that I think about it, that movie wasn't geared towards guys at all.
Thanks.
But I'm glad you came with me. You're such a good friend. Well then, let's head home. Hello, Tendo-senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow in practice. You're not going to rest? Nope, if I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey!
Okay, she sure had us worried. I am singing songs to myself. Today's the fireworks festival. Let's meet at Shibuya at 5. Hey, Makoto, are you going to wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one. How about you, Nen? I'll go in normal clothes. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was just thinking you might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. Well, you guys better not be late. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Ann will be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Yeah, there's a fire festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey, hey!
So watch fireworks with the cheese someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't. This music is, like I said, I just end up really enjoying this music.
Right when we were just about to leave.
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. There's actually all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back.
Yes. Party first, think later.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
I kind of want that guy's shirt, but in blue with the flowers. I think that's a woman in a yukata. Oh, never mind. Fire Fest works tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival?
Possibly.
This should be fun.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
You always just
It
need
must
to
be
relax.
taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I don't got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
So they were on the train with me the whole fucking time?
That's right.
Us too. Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
No.
Come on, let's go together.
That's...
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No way.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
It's the proper thing to do.
Why don't you go after them then? So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji?
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
Yeah, Ryuji.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams. Oh?
Haha.
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
On your mark.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Yeah, if you're waiting for a woman, you just wait patiently. Apparently, it's worth
Started already.
I know.
Yeah?
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I wonder how
I
that
guess
lady's
everyone
going to
had
be
the
involved.
same
We've been
idea.
seeing her here and there in the game, but curious how she's going to end up being involved in the story.
What's up?
Besides as like a classmate.
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
Yeah.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Yeah. That's how it should be. We're
So
thieves.
that's what makes us cool?
Exactly. We're thieves. People know about us, but we're, you know...
To be honest, I'm not a fan.
Well, you can't be
I
fucking
wanna
Iron Man
change
if
the
you're a
world
thief.
with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Like tickles.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Alright. I'll wash the whole cup.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news.
And who is
The
this person?
international hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Medjed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are
I
the
know
true
of Heretic, and I've
executors
watched
of
it a few
justice.
times, yes.
Phantom Thieves again?
He can be
However,
very
we
witty
are
at
magnanimous.
times.
We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own.
Why, something up with him? Is he okay?
If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I know last time I really paid any attention to Heretic, I know he had kind of gone radio silent or something like that for a little bit.
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt
that's
that they were
okay.
provoked by the Phantom Thieves.
That's what I figured. Is that I hadn't heard anything of him for a while, so I thought maybe something had happened to him.
Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a
I'm glad he
simple
came back.
attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Glad he came back. No one deserves to be
Both
chased
Medjed
offline
and the
for
Phantom
stupid
Thieves are
reasons.
nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
I don't.
What are they stealing, though? I'm still having trouble getting that part.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm glad he
It's about time I go home.
came back for a bit, at least.
Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
You know,
It's possible
The
that
same
more
way I
people
feel
like
about,
these will continue to appear due to their influence.
same way I feel about like even Chesh and Steve and all that kind of stuff, right? I think there are definitely things that should occur to people when they do wrong, right? And if you do stupid, expect to be made fun of. That's just kind of how it works, especially online. But unless they have done something that actually deserves their right to speak their mind, like saying something that causes them to have to go to jail or find a punishment like that, I don't think people should be chased offline even if I don't agree with them or I don't like them. I think Steve and a lot of those people do some terrible, terrible things. Enough of it is kind of behind the scenes that it's hard to prove. Besides, you know, so-and-so told us, we know, blah, 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 right? But, yeah, you don't deserve to have your voice shut up
In that
just because
respect,
someone doesn't like
the Phantom Thieves face a very
If you do
serious
something
crime.
for yourself that ends up making it so that you have to be taken offline for whatever reason, then yeah, go for it. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, I had a notification pop up, which means that someone mentioned my name somewhere, so I had to look at it. But it wasn't actually just mentioning my name, it was just a moderation thing. Phantom Thieves do something to them, blah blah blah. My trade is really scary. We look forward to seeing how the Phantom Thieves will deal with it. Yes, he does. Yeah, he a lot of people hate to admit this, I think, but Steve has, especially when you first start to know him, Steve has a charming personality. And he seems welcoming enough that when you are a fragile personality, whatever you want to say, or you've suffered something, he makes you feel like you can belong somewhere. And a lot of times when that happens, people have a hard time recognizing the ill that is being done, even after they might leave that fragile state. I lucked out in the fact that I found Steve and all that kind of stuff right after my wife passed away. And then Unirock came in because Steve and all them invited him in. And I saw what was happening, and where, like, suddenly Unirock was the most evil person in the world, all this kind of stuff. But because Steve had it, used to promote his channel, I started to watch his channels, and I don't always agree with him, and I like the fact that when I don't agree with him, he listens to me. Like, he actually fucking listens when you don't agree with him, regardless of what other people might say. And it doesn't mean he's going to change his mind. There's been a few times where I've disagreed with him and didn't change his mind at all, but he listened and explained why he felt the way he did, and I can accept that. He doesn't need to be what I want him to be. But because he's asked my opinion at times, or he asks for a lot of opinions, the fact that he respects you enough to actually listen to your opinion and respond about why he might disagree with you is fantastic. Now, in the time I spent around Steve and all of them, yes, you can disagree with Steve a little bit, but it all depends on what you're disagreeing with him about or how you disagree with him. Even if you disagree with Steve, you had to stroke his ego. Otherwise, you were stupid, inept, and all this kind of, he would insult you. And it's even more obvious now, 4 years now that my wife's passed away, it is much more obvious to me now that the charm and charisma he had isn't something that most people fall into unless they have some kind of issue, right? I'm not saying that it has to be something terrible. They could have depression, they could have all kinds of stuff, right? But he definitely Steve and his whole group definitely prey upon the people that they help. And anytime you try to call them on it, they my channel is not really about that. I play with toys and I fucking play video games, right? I do talk about some serious topics here and there, like right now. But for the most part, I don't really talk about serious stuff. I prefer to keep my channel lighthearted and all that kind of stuff. But the channels that talk about this kind of stuff more often do find themselves being targeted, harassed, or, you know, slammed with this kind of claim or that kind of claim, because how dare you speak about our glorious leader, or how dare you speak about this friend of his, or whatever, instead of just presenting their reasoning for why they don't think you're right. It's the way they present it isn't a addressing of the issue, it's a addressing of the person who's making the comments. And it'd be one thing if it was addressing them, saying, hey, look, you know, what you do online is this, and that kind of calls into question your validity of your opinion about this, or your validity of whatever, right? But they go beyond that. They try to paint you as, you know, criminal mastermind, or, you know, the whole Chad Lilly bullshit they have with Unirock. Right? And even if he is not directly involved with that stuff, his fingerprints are all over it usually. I mean, there's the whole stuff that happened between Cheshire Vic and Marie Wadsworthy. I have no idea what's come about that. I've seen Marie pop up here and there online lately, which is nice because she's a very nice woman from all the interactions I've had with her. And I honestly can't say that I've enjoyed all my interactions with people like Chesh and Steve. You don't have to enjoy them all, but even if you disagree, like, I have enjoyed all my interactions with Unirock, even when we've disagreed. And it's the same way for most of the people in the chats, in his Discord, all that kind of stuff. Even when I'm disagreeing with them, a lot of times, I still don't regret knowing them or get angry about the fact that, like, oh, rah, right? But I find myself getting angered and upset sometimes when I've tried to interact with these people. And it's not a, oh, you're challenging my ideas kind of anger. It's a, you are a terrible fucking person for trying to do what you're doing. Or just being annoyed. They have a habit of using the whole but you or but they instead of trying to actually answer the questions you have. Like, he definitely does. Uni has a really good heart. I don't think a lot of people realize how kind Rock truly is. Like, but let me circle back my thoughts before I distract myself. So, I find that times that I've interacted with them, I don't interact with them very often just because it's a action and frustration. It becomes a whole, but so-and-so did this. Well, that's not, I'm not asking about what somebody else did. I'm trying to address what you've done. And it's the same thing kids do, right? They knock a vase over, and it breaks, and they get in trouble, and it's, yeah, but little sister Susie ate cookies when she wasn't supposed to. Yeah, but we're talking about the fucking broken vase. So, but yeah. Alright, we gotta talk about Majed. You mean those guys people online are going nuts over? Majed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason, they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Majed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Majed is an organized group of such people recognized by a larger international community. So they operate on a global scale? That makes them even bigger than Kanashiro. Right. Then it's settled. Our next target is going to be Majed. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Majed in. Alright. Let's try it. That wouldn't be possible. It has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Majed is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it, though? Even if we did, how would we discover the location? The only confirmed presence of Majed has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji. Hello? It seems he had suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's going to plummet if we don't face this shit. That is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. I am too. I am much better than I was, but it is definitely one of those things that is a big change in your life. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah. And we don't have any other targets right now. Hey, Nin, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Alright. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on him. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Honestly, I think as much as having lost my wife affected me, the ones I feel the most pain for are probably the kids, because, you know...
Nice!
Forgot what? I forgot to post the photo I took today. Oh, not bad. Right? I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. Oh, hope for your sake that it was intended to be candid photography. Wow, photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us is simply fated to bring wearing wherever he goes. Let us actually check out these now. Yes. Yeah, it is definitely a hard way to learn that life is quite unfair at times. And it would be nice if that was not the case for anyone that have to learn through that kind of hardship kind of deal, you know? I was hoping I got a few more trophies to get some more thing, but... So this was the Shadow born from Gamashita's Twisted Desires. Who would have thought, huh? He even treated Mishima-kun and Shiho like slaves in his palace. What an absolute scumbag. You were damn right. I still get chills if I think about what would have happened if we lost him. Yeah, that's our first boss there. Let's go see if I can purchase the Johanna. Let's see, what can we get in the Palace Maker? New place. Alright, what is the new decor we can get? Kanoshiro's. I kind of actually like this. No. What about Mementos? I'll keep it the Velvet Room. Alright, let's see. Johanna, 5. I'm going to get her. Alright, where can we place Johanna? I guess we'll place her there. Yeah, alright. ATM humans. Okay. And Kanoshiro's ruler form. Dancing up on top of his giant pig. Yeah. You can go here. Alright, nothing in confidants. TV studio and the fishing pond. Okay, cool. We got 17 left. We'll buy the ATM humans. No. And we'll buy the fishing pond. Yes. And TV studio. There. About all my favorite kind of stuff to buy in this game. Let's go ahead and place the fishing pond. We'll place the I think there. Cool. now we can look at Johanna here. Makoto's will of rebellion manifested. She inspired the High Priestess Tarot card and is a symbol of anti-Catholicism. I'm trying to figure out, because her face is there, it's kind of like her arms are hugging the wheel. I guess it's kind of like her back legs are, I don't know, hard to tell. Might just be a face in there. Let's go ahead and check out Piggy Kaneshiro here. The form of Kaneshiro's twisted desires and his mechanical weapon, Piggytron. Kaneshiro said it wasn't a pig, but it's a pig. So, there we go. We got some artwork here. I got 2. I don't think I'll be able to purchase anything out of the special. As a notice right before the release of Persona 5. Huh. Alright, well, concept art. What do we got for concept art? Metaverse denizens. Ruler for Kaneshiro's palace. Okay. Someone else for this. Probably because I didn't buy it. That's weird. And the archive. Battle cut-ins. We can get Makoto soon. I like these things. Calling cards. Photos. Can't purchase none of this stuff. Surprisingly, the Yukata one's not in there. Huh. Kaneshiro's calling cards. Are the calling cards up on any of the walls? No. Okay. Trophies are 3D. Cool. And then, card game. I actually enjoy this card game. Yay! 4 degrees Celsius. Still sounds really cool to me because I'm thinking of 4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what? Still chilly. Definitely. Trying to remember. Celsius. That's. Is that below freezing for Celsius still? Alright. Okay, well. Can only do something. Do I have any books to read?
Hey!
Speed reading? I should be able to get through this quickly. You just have the essence of fishing, it looks like. Alright. Probably actually go grill in just a little bit myself. I'll say it's below freezing though, isn't it? 4 degrees? I used to be able to convert in my head real quick.
Hey, hey!
I think this will probably help me with my fishing side games. Finish the astroturf reading. I never thought there'd be ways to tell different type of fish apart while they're underwater. We should go to the fishing pond sometimes and test. I could probably use third. Yeah, that's what I figured. Third eye.
What? Tell
Everyone's
me.
been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. Subway company's server thing, that was Medjed, trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're the good guys?
Ugh, no
Some
way.
liken them to digital Robin Hoods, but they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. It can get kind of cold where I'm at times. Years ago, I was walking home, because I used to walk to and from work, so it wasn't too far from where I lived. And we had a cold spell. And so I made sure also to leave the van with my wife so she could get the kids to and from school easier, right? Even though school was just down the road, but so cold. And I remember coming home and I had ice in my beard from just my breath hitting the air and then clinging to my beard. Oh man, it was cool. I think it was like 30 below zero, which is 30 degrees below freezing for us. Oh, our grades are out. How'd I do? Should be at least above average. Damn, I'm dead. We look at smart students differently. I wonder what score I got. I'm in the top. Oh yes, top 10. Charm? Still not up there on charm.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
No, you just wear a coat, gloves, get a nice hat on, a scarf if you want. It's your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
I am not a great skier or skater or anything that involves a good sense of balance thing myself. The fact that I can walk up and down stairs without just falling flat on my face
who Medjed is
a miracle sometimes.
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, my coordination for stuff like that is just terrible.
So that was fruitless.
But my hand-eye coordination for stuff like that, fantastic. Mishima was... Yeah. Though, I will say, sledding is a lot of fun. I enjoy sledding. Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, where do we go from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going to no good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know, those are two separate things, right?
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good.
Who is she? Yes, I really, there is a hill not too far
Who's
from
on
here
Medjed, huh?
where Sophia and I sometimes go sledding, and someone built a ramp, right? And I went down with her. We just took off, landed and crashed, but you know those few seconds here and there are fantastic.
Hey.
Alright, what do we got? What you up to? What are we doing today? The student we saw. Let's see. I have a student from the Red Light District. She's a third year at Iko Takawa. I think I'm speaking with her directly about this. Can you sit in on it too? Alright, let's what do we get if we do
Let's do this.
rank 3? Black belt talk. Okay, that could be helpful. Decide later. I kind of want to go dungeon diving, but I kind of want to do this stuff too. What are we doing today? Food packed. Should we decide later? And I need to start working on this guy too. Alright, confidants. Rank 6, Morgana, Priestess, Emperor, Yusuke. I gotta hang out with him here and there. He's rank 2. I should work on him. Alright, I guess we can hang out with Ryuji.
I can't do this. Yo.
Let's go ahead and hang out with... What do we get for rank 3 too, by the way? Follow up. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good ability to have.
Wanna get going?
I can imagine so. The sites around where I'm at are usually pretty fantastic if you just know how to look. Got lighthouses, stuff like that. We went to a vineyard in my state years ago with my wife, my kids, and my mother-in-law. And I don't go hiking. Usually when people get me worked up, I go and I paint or read a book. Sit outside in the sun, soak up some extra rays, that kind of stuff. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa!
Nakoaka Takahashi. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What, you're gonna try and come crawling back to the track team? Hell no! Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know us, the former track team. We don't even have a locker room anymore, thanks to someone I know. Want to train with us? Huh? What the heck is up with this guy? Hold on, aren't you that transfer student? You're really gonna hang around with this loser? You better watch out. He'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way. Like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. That don't got nothing to do with this. Calm down, Ryuji. You're right. Look, back then I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up with all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and fuck all of that up. Good thing we're at, what, hour 3.5 here? Man, I was stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. I nearly smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. feel like my bond is growing deeper. Rank 3.
All right.
Let's call it a day. Hey, Nakakoaka, why didn't you kick his ass? What? The hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it.
See ya.
Bye. Yo, it's me. You good to talk? I want to thank you again for today. I really owe you one, man. I got so pissed off so damn easily. I really gotta work on that. Yeah, that'd be best. Next time I get pissed off, I'm gonna, I don't know, take a deep breath and go on a run or something. I don't want to cause a scene and drag you into even more shit. I gotta wonder what they were arguing about, but hey, I'm an outsider, nothing to do with me. Thanks again for today. Don't forget to massage your legs before you sleep, okay? See you later. Yeah, I think too many people also don't let themselves be creative because they're worried that someone might judge them for it. So regardless of how you get creative, I think everyone should do something that's creative. Reading a book, writing, you know, painting, drawing, building fucking blocks out of Legos, whatever. Just something to relax yourself, let you exercise your mind a little bit. So I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude. Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions. Taking all this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. I see. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
Nope.
Hey, hey!
Play a little. Alright, the gauge students' knowledge. Exams. EXA. Nope. Hole and all-nighter. That's cram. I think that's a good teaching to share. Rat race results. I don't know. Study aids guide. There's no G. Alright, so these gauge student knowledge. Grades? No. Studies? No. I don't know offhand. There's not enough crossword parts to fill in to figure it out. God damn it. That's fantastic. Oh, Jesus. It is a test. Specific test. A final exam. These exams are held at the end of the semester to determine how proficient the students have become in each subject. O and X are symbols often used when grading finals, but their meanings in Japan differ from those in other countries. O doesn't always mean the right answer is right.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Maybe you should get a bit smarter. Yay. That's fantastic, though. It's always good when someone discovers a new facet of themselves, no matter what age they might be at. Any article worthy news, housekeeping services, and what are I doing? Well, let's meet up with the reporter, actually. Yep, let's go right away. Let's go hang out with her. Let's go hang out with the drunk reporter.
Oh, honey.
And her drag queen friend. My wife's grandmother is 94 and still drives around in a fucking drop top. Woman is crazy. You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? Alright, hey. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where my informant had gone to. Isn't it warm out? Speaking of which, the public's starting to warm up to the Phantom Thieves, your favorites. Do you have a lot of info on the Phantom Thieves? I don't think my bond with Oil will deepen just yet. I will hang out with her regardless.
Then take a seat.
I actually like the drag queen in this. Her name, I'm not sure how to address. Lala Chan. Her goes by the name Lala Escargot, and I actually really like the character. They don't interact with them too much, but I like her character. His character.
Well then.
Their character. They're like a no bullshit, kind of character. I like them. They're fun. And here we are. Alright, Igor, what you got for me?
Seems you've got your share of problem, inmate.
I do,
To
Caroline.
think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
Am I relaxing or trying to improve
One
myself?
with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Medjed.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Very curious what he knows. Or, he's a very mysterious individual. He has appeared in all but one of the games for Persona. And he's always the caretaker of the Velvet Room.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Are you not entertained? I think they're entertained.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops. I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately.
Shin Megami Tensei, I do own one of them, Lono. I played it a little bit. I don't remember which one it is. Overclocked or something like that? Yeah, April, I agree. With that sentiment completely. I try not to be disrespectful, but sometimes I have no idea. But yeah, I do own one of the Shin Megami Tensei games. I can't remember which one it is. It's not the newest one. And it's definitely not the remake. It's a couple years old. And I did not enjoy it at all, really. I played it for about 2 hours and I couldn't get into it.
Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
It plays very differently from the game that I had. It was more real-time strategy, more.
I don't get it.
It's an RPG-like. But, yeah, I just never beat it. The other game that I have that's Persona-related and done by Atlas is Persona Q for the 3DS. And I played that a little bit, and it's no social... There's no social stuff in that one, right? There's none of the social stuff. Yeah. The Persona Q is has the dungeon diving that this game has, but it's more like Atlus's other game, AOE or whatever it is. Yeah, the combat is very similar. Yep. I can't remember what the other game that Atlus makes is called. Yes, I saw that. That's what actually made me interested in playing it, because I enjoy the attacks and all that kind of stuff. And people are telling me, "Oh, the story's so great," but I couldn't get into it. I'll probably sit down and play it again at some point. Probably after I finally get around to beating Persona Q, which I had to buy a new copy of because I went to play it a month or two ago, and I discovered that they had to reissue the game out. Because all the original copies were already not working. There's some bug that after a certain amount of time, the game just wouldn't play. So I had to repurchase it, but the game was cheap. It was like 20 bucks. Yeah, I do have to say that a lot of times these games can be actually quite difficult. And I enjoy that. Like, even the Persona game here, if I don't consider what I'm doing, that's it, dead. I was overpowered for the first two palaces in this game. And the third palace, the one that I just finished, I didn't do as much grinding as I did in Mementos, trying to complete quests. And so I ended up having a bit of a challenge, and I do like that at times, and sometimes it's also fun to go through and just crush things. But yes, I think that might be the one I might have might be Nocturne. I'd have to look at my collection of DS games in the living room. But yeah, the Shin Megami Tensei was very difficult than what I did play of it. I think I died like 3 or 4 times. That might also have been another reason why, because at the very beginning I was dying. And I never enjoy a game where it's that punishing at the very start. I don't mind a game that is punishing, but at least let me, get through a little bit before you're like, and no more training wheels. Because, well, not even just that. I don't mind the no training wheels thing. There's plenty of games that, like the original Mega Mans and all that, where it's like, yeah, jump and shoot. Figure it out. You got it. So I don't mind that. But they gave you the tutorials and then kind of wanted you to go through and do them. But it might be Devil Survivor overclocked. It might be. Like I said, I haven't played it in forever. I've had it for a while. There are. And they just re-released one of them. Updated it, but I'm actually looking at maybe eventually getting Monster Hunter on the Switch. I believe it was you that mentioned it too, but there's been a couple of people mentioning that they enjoy the game, and they were recommending it. I gotta sit down and watch a little bit of gameplay of it. I'm definitely looking forward to Metroid Dread coming out for the Switch. I am considering getting Persona Strikers. I have no idea what that one's about. Persona 5 Striker or whatever. It looks like it might be a continuation of this game. I don't know. So, well, there's a couple of things I want to look at and see what's kind of going on with them. But another game that I keep hearing about that I want to try out is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I used to play the Dragon Ball games on the Game Boy. The Game Boy Advance, they did 3 of them, and I really enjoyed those. But there hasn't been too many Dragon Ball RPGs that I got really into. I played Fusion for a little bit, which was a 3DS game. That was fun. And it itched my collector's fingers. And I've played some of Xenoverse. Yeah, I'm the one that buys all the gaming devices in the house. My son's a big PC player. I got my Switch and my PS4, my PC.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
I play a lot of times mostly on my Switch or my PS4, though.
He may have traced our chat log.
My daughter's trying to get me to pick up Resident Evil 8 so she can play it.
How would he have known all these details with
I did
just
give her
that?
Bendy and the ink machine. Yeah, Switch had, I think the Switch had, at the very beginning, it had 1 or 2 really good games. And then, and then what happened is companies realized that even though they might have to, like, downgrade graphics or whatever a little bit, there were so many Switches in the market, it didn't make sense for companies not to flock to it, and the Switch is a really great portable gaming system. The fact that I can hook it up to my TV with my docking station, all that kind of stuff, is also really cool. But yeah, the Switch gets, like, the joke is the Switch gets everything, and that's basically true. The Switch gets fucking everything now. Games that were out on the PS4 years ago, they're like, we're putting it on the Switch now.
Do you think that there is another cause?
I think Nintendo realized that
I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I
they
get.
had a really good thing going when they were designing
Hey,
it.
is it that easy
and
to
it
look at
just took a
someone
minute for
else's
everyone
chat
to catch
log?
on.
I don't know much about it myself, but
I don't
probably
have a
not
ton of games for the
impossible, I
Switch.
think.
I do have, like I said, I got Bendy and the Ink Machine for Sophia. I got the 2 Pokemon games, Sword and Shield, because Sophia and I play that together sometimes. I got Luigi's Mansion 3. Got Mega Man 11 here. I got some games that are saved onto the Switch too. We've got Lego Ninjago, Zelda, Mario Odyssey. Got Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Dragon Quest, Xenoblade, and then of course Diablo 3, which is what Leroy and I play when he's able to game right now. I'm actually really enjoying Diablo 3. It is definitely... I own that, like, several copies of that game now. I own 2 different versions for the PS3. Got my Switch one. I have it for the PC.
How's it done?
Yeah, April, if you can get your hands on a Switch, the Switch is really a pretty fantastic device to use at the moment.
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Game-wise. The PS5, people are
Why is
raving
it
about
getting
it. I
an error
haven't
when
tried
it
it at all.
tries to
I have no
apply?
idea about it other than the fact that it seems to be really pricey.
Perhaps
But the
the
Switch
receiving
is
end
the
doesn't
Switch
exist.
is also a little bit pricey at times, depending on where you're getting it. But the Wii, the original one, the first one that they came out with, so the Wii one with Shulk and all that, the original one. I wanted to get number 2, and for some reason I thought I had grabbed number 2, and then I got home and I realized that it was not.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of games you can get for the
Might this be what is referred to as
Switch.
hacking?
Even games that I don't expect to see on the Switch, like there's a lot of Resident Evil games available for it. I like the fact that Nintendo. I played it for a bit so far on the Switch. I played a little bit of it. I don't remember playing it. No, I take that back. I did play it on the Wii for a little bit. I had a GameFly account for a while, and I tried it out there, and I really enjoyed it. But I never picked it up. I was like, oh, I'll pick it up at some point. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. The only problem with the Switch is, April. I'm not sure how it is with the all-in-ones where you can't take off the Joy-Cons. But if you get a Switch that has the docking and the Joy-Cons and all that kind of stuff, there is a lot of issues with the Joy-Cons with drifting. I have to eventually sit down and figure out how to fix it. I've seen a couple of things. But there is Joy-Con drift. That is an issue. I actually have, because of that, and I play some games where you don't really want to be drifting around, I got my plug-in controller here. But there is that issue on the Switch. I don't know if they fixed it yet. But for a while they're offering free
that mean this guy's a hacker?
repairs, I believe, for those the Joy-Cons.
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go through and do that. I've got.
I don't really get it.
I've got like three Joy-Cons. I got like orange, green, and the gray. Yeah, I think the Joy-Cons were a really good idea, but I definitely do feel that
I doubt it, considering he says he wants to deal with them.
They didn't work out the way they were meant to. I enjoy the controller I have. It's a really bulky, light controller.
Only if we take his words for face value.
I like the Joy-Con idea. I like some of the stuff you can do with them. I just wish they didn't have the technical difficulties that they seem to have, especially the earlier ones, you know?
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
No. I haven't tried to fix my stuff up yet.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
So I couldn't tell you, Lono.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
Sorry.
No, if he wanted to
Reading
report
something
us,
real quick there.
I think he would have done it already.
Get notifications every now and then. It's like, oh, gotta.
He must
keep
have
track
some
of
sort of
stuff.
objective of his own. He did offer us a deal
Yeah,
after all.
the Joy-Cons have had issues, a lot of drifting issues. I haven't heard too many issues with batteries though. Yeah, like I said, I would suggest a lot of times, unless you really plan on playing it on your TV a lot, to just get the what is it, the Switch XL or whatever, where it's all one piece. Those don't seem to have the same fragility issues that the regular Joy-Cons have.
I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, April. Sometimes it is sucky when that kind of happens.
So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long
I
hours.
don't know if they. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was caught.
How
the
about
Switch drift thing,
LeBlanc?
because it's not even an all the time thing. Like sometimes my Joy-Con will drift, and sometimes it won't. It'll be the same Joy-Con. And sometimes the drift is such a like the original one's my gray Joy-Con. This one here, this Joy-Con right here. The drift on it is very minimal at times, and like so like if I'm supposed to be standing straight, sometimes my guy will turn depending on the game I'm playing. And it also all depends on the game. Like a lot of times, like Mario Odyssey, sometimes you need a little more finite control for certain things. But stuff like Dragon Quest don't really need finite control. There's no real thread yourself through the eye of the needle kind of deal. So.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima.
Yeah, I think
hope
that's
I'm
the
not
other
being
thing.
a
Like
bother.
my Switch, I bought it the year it came out, and that's what? It's already what? Like 3, maybe 4 years old? And
She's our student
the
council
Joy-Con drift
president.
I started experiencing was rather recent. It wasn't right after I bought it. So, don't know.
Nijima.
Let's see. When
Is
did this...
something wrong?
Let's see. Let's find out how old the Switch is. When was the Switch released? Nintendo Switch, 2017. So 4 years old now. Wow. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
it's
you don't know
nothing.
how rough it might have been treated if it's used to
A
sometimes.
student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave
Yeah.
you kids be.
I think it's still free too. I know that they offered it free for a while.
All right, the store's all yours.
Because they realized that it was such an issue. So I think you just have to pay for shipping and handling.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their
Pretty good
website.
right now, actually.
They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further
don't think I have
actions
the
by
proper
Medjed as they
tools
arrive.
to take it apart to fix if I need to fix it. I know some people just have had to clean up the underneath the rubber,
Come
the
on,
rubber
it's
cover
in
and all that good
English.
stuff, so.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
The Joy-Con comes with a tool? Oh, the replacement part comes with a tool. Okay. Duh, that makes more sense than... I was like, the Joy-Con, I didn't get it!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions.
I'll have to check
We
into
are
it.
Medjed. We are unseen.
I'll check into
we
it.
will eliminate
Lono,
evil.
thanks for letting me know. I never really thought about checking into that.
That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
I don't know. I wasn't
They're
listening to him
saying
talk.
that they'll
I was
target
just
sympathizers
hitting
of
the X
the
button
Phantom
after he was
Thieves.
finished speaking.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
'Cause
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
my back is a little sore.
That's complete
All right.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm actually probably going to be going after this story quest
Talk
thing
about
here
a troublesome
myself, so.
organization that
Enjoy
we've
your
been
night, man.
targeted by. Isn't there anything we can do?
I gotta get up and walk around a little bit.
It's certain we can't do anything about this
Four
on
and a half
our
hours
own.
now? Jesus Christ.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
Yeah, what is this letter about? Me? No. Nowhere close. I'm on the northern,
Calling card.
up by Canada, that area of the U.S.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
Yes.
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool.
So the calling card is a
Don't tell me.
necessary tool?
Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
I've really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, the most common... Oh, sorry. Got the hiccups suddenly. So far, most of the comments that have been pro Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
All right. I don't think I can leave the block that way. Nope, okay. Alright, well, I am going to save here anyways. I need to get up and move a little bit. Sitting down this long is always difficult. I generally work on my feet most of the time. Not anymore, but until recently, all my jobs were standing jobs and walking and all that kind of stuff. So anytime I sit for more than a couple hours, I start getting antsy and I gotta get up and take a walk with the dog or something. So I'm gonna get going, and I'll probably be back later because, like I said, alone in the house, nothing else going on. So I'll probably be back, playing some more of this, or if Leroy's available, I want to play some Diablo 3 today. I miss hanging out with him on Sundays when he's not available. Alright, thank you very much everyone for coming out, and I will probably see you all later.